If you are hunting trouble, lad, you found it!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new video. Now you may be wondering, why is there a wall of fish here? Well, for no particular reason, it's just to, sort of hide the paint behind it, so it can be revealed here in a second, even though you've already seen it in the thumbnail, obviously. But, yeah, this is a nice lamp. This is a nice fish lamp. But, without further ado, let's actually get into the product itself. Ooh, accidentally bumped it. This is the Vallejo color game series, excuse me, not the game series, just the model color set, the wargame special, as you can see. Ooh, what makes it wargame and what makes it very special? Well, we're about to experience that. Get out the handy cutting implement here. Doing this through my camera, so it might take me a second. Ooh, there we go. And I think the fish lamp makes a nice background in general, so let me push that back there a little bit more. There you go. And then it just inside comes with the normal pamphlet thingy that all the other Vallejo products come with. And yeah, I'm not going to show that because I've showed it off before on the last video, the last two videos. This is just sort of another mini review because I got this as a gift and I wanted to do a follow-up. So, yeah, here they are just lined up. So let me pause this and then take them out, angle the camera down a little bit more, and then we can get right back into it. Alrighty, so right back into it. We're going to start with the less exciting color first, because, it's, you know, it's some repeats. It's stuff that you probably already have by this point, but they just put it in there anyway, because I guess they didn't know what else to put, you know, it's just, But, first up is going to be black, as you can see. Standard black paint. Nothing special about this at all. This whole set really smells like paint, by the way. Like, it's, I know that sounds obvious, but, like, usually it doesn't smell like paint till you actually open it, but, for some reason it does. But, yeah, that's the black. Let me just start putting them back there. This next one up is going to be light flesh, which I don't think I actually have. I have like so many other types of flesh color so far, but not light flesh. So that is actually pretty good to get. I'll use that for a more generic sort of a light skin tone because I've been having to make like a custom mix, you know, for it with it. And this next one is blue gray pale, which is actually pretty nice for uniforms and stuff like that. It's like clothing that you aren't gonna want to be important, you know, like undershirts and maybe even pants, you know, straps too, maybe. But it's like stuff you don't want the eye to be drawn to because you want the eye to be drawn to like the important colors, like the main sort of a team or faction color you're going with. So yeah, that's a blue gray pale. And this one is dark flesh, which barely looks any different than light flesh, but it looks a little bit more apricot. Is that the name of the color? That, you know, standard skin color is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure something like that. But it just looks a little bit darker. You know, it'll be better for generic or like the bottom coat, and then you use light flesh for the upper coat, you know what I mean? For the upper layer, whatever. Move this a little bit to the side. Then we have white. It's white. Like, what can I say? It's just white. You get it in like every other core set Vallejo has ever made, even though this isn't a core set. And then pink, which is actually interesting. I don't think I've had pink before, so that could be useful for painting stuff. Mostly, you know, like flesh bits or like old hammer demons, I know, had a lot of pink in their color schemes, some of them. And this is gold, which I don't think I had standard gold either. I've had something that was similar to gold, I think. I might just be an idiot and forgetting the very collection I have and like literally the shelf back there. But yeah, that's gold, you know. And then silver. Standard silver, which I don't think I have completely plain silver either. I think I have some type of like the one I got in the last two sets was like a different type of silver. it wasn't just called silver. So you know, it's new though. It's new. It's marked as like a different paint number wise too. So yeah, let's get into the more interesting colors here, and we have magenta for excuse me, fluorescent. Yeah, okay, fluorescent. I swear I'm not an idiot. I got stuck up. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm not proving my point with this. I just got the word stuck up for a second, you know. But I don't really know what I could use this for because fluorescent. It's like. Oh, excuse me. I'm filming this late, but fluorescent. I'm gonna keep messing up the word because I'm like tired, but it's supposed to like sort of glow a little bit when you put it under light. I'm pretty sure. And it's like, I don't really know what I could use this for as an effect. Like green and the blue and the yellow, maybe. Because you can use that for like plasma coils and blast damage and stuff like that, right? But I'm not really thinking what I could really use it for in magenta, right? And we have a mahogany brown, which is actually a really nice brown. Really nice brown. I think I had to mix this color when I wanted to get a color similar to this when I was painting with the other paints. So this is a good pull. Mahogany brown. I see myself using that for skin tones too, maybe. And let me sort through this. The last one's fluorescence. No. Okay, let me. Oh, get these last two out. Next one is going to be lime green, which is actually, I don't know, it doesn't look very lime to me. It looks more like olive, but I like it either way. I think it would be good for like army uniforms. If you maybe mixed in some, like a white, maybe, you know, just something else lighter. That might be good for some army uniforms. So yeah, that's lime green. Blue violet, which as you can see is just blue violet. You know, it looks like the color some flowers would be. You know, I'm not really too sure what you could use this for exactly, unless you were painting a very purple heavy army, or you like wanted to do a specific purple color scheme. Even though people, I don't really see those done that much, at least personally. You know, but all right, blue fluorescent, which is like the magenta one but blue. It's just gonna be a lightning round. Yellow fluorescent, green, which yeah would be good for like plasma, nuclear, nukage, whatever effects to sort of give them a little bit of glow. Or you could just use an airbrush, but if you're like a Chad, you're gonna be using only a brush anyway, because like I don't want to get political or anything, right? But I think unless you're doing like this sort of base tones, like the base skin of an entire army, like you're doing an entire army, right? I think airbrush is a little bit lazy and like lacks a little bit of that soul. You know what I mean? It, like whenever you stroke your brush on a model, you're putting like a little bit of your soul into it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that would be cool for like effects and stuff. I could see myself using that for whenever I get back to making terrain, which I will. Oh, I spoiled the paint there. Which I will in the future. I will make videos about terrain eventually. I just like need to make a shelf to put everything on because I don't really have that much space for that type of stuff. But here we go, orange fluorescent, which would be good for fire stuff. Sleepy. Oh, always recording these when I'm sleepy. I really am sorry. Like, it's not intentional. I swear. Okay, it's not intentional. But yeah, it's pretty good. So alrighty. So I'm gonna demonstrate some of these paints, right? And I have. Let me sort these out for a second. 3 contestants this time to see who gets painted. To demonstrate some of the paints. I might just paint all 3 of them, but you know, I like doing this sort of a thing as a game. First contestant is a... Camera can hardly pick it up because he is... Let me turn on the light of it, actually. There we go. He is a Chaos Cultist that I base coated in black Vallejo primer, which I'm seeing some of the spots actually the primer didn't get to, but I'll clean that up later. I just sort of did this really sloppy at like 4 in the morning or something. And base coated and then already dry brushed with white to sort of give it a bootleg zenithal highlight. Scan of an orc boy. Same with the other one. That one's a scan too. Same with this last one because I'm not paying $50,000 for old Warhammer models on eBay. When a printer costs like 100 to 500 bucks, and the supplies are like dirt cheap compared to like getting Warhammer and stuff. But the last contestant is gonna be this Rogue Trader Goatman, which I was halfway done painting with pretty much, and I just use like I might just do him as a bonus even if he doesn't win, just to sort of finish him off. But it's mostly to demonstrate the colors that we have here, some of the colors, because like there's some spots on here I could definitely apply some of those colors. But I like the scheme I was doing. It's like old hammer. That was what I was going for. It's like old Warhammer. He's got the faction colors on the casing of the auto gun. He's got it on the casing of his mini chainsword, which is teeny little thing, and he's got it on his shoulder pad. Because it's how you determine the faction. Then is you just put a bunch of whatever color they fight for on their equipment stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be 1d3 with this d6. So let's see what we get. Is gonna be the cultist. The cultist is gonna be the winner. And yeah, good job on you, cultist. So I will be back in approximately a week, my time. Probably will be. It could be earlier. I expect to have this video out by the end of January, and it's like January 2nd. Technically just now became January 2nd as I am filming this, right? So yeah, I'll get back with that. Let me just... This means nothing. I just wanted you guys to see the fish. Okay, see you in a week. Bye. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for this video. I apologize a lot in the sort of delay to get this video out. I recorded this, literally at the very beginning of January, and it's let me check. As I'm recording this, March 27th. So yeah, I forgot about it. Not that I forgot about it, just burnout. Same with painting too. On screen right now, that's pretty much the only thing I was able to partially paint, even to have the time and the motivation to partially paint. Just sort of got halfway done with the base coats of that orc boy, old school style. Is this set worth it overall? I'm gonna say no, honestly. Spend your money on better stuff. I'm trying to... I don't have a picture on hand, but yeah, you saw it in the video. It's not really something you want to be getting unless you're a completionist, because it doesn't come with enough specific colors to make it worth it, like all of the game color sets came with. Not really like something you want to go after. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the review and everything, and I will see you guys next time.